With more regions of space being explored, several scientists and astronomers are fueled with the ambition of finding new phenomena. The final frontier is filled with a lot of surprises, but this recent discovery takes the cake in the entire history of space exploration. As scientists and astronomers continue to uncover more about the history of our universe, a weird-looking cosmic object was spotted moving closer to the center of a black hole in our galaxy. What could this celestial object be? Could it be an alien spaceship looking to harness the black hole's energy? Join us as we explore how scientists detected an unknown cosmic object close to a black hole. The universe in its entirety contains many phenomena that fascinate scientists and astronomers. This is why it was always observed and studied in case a new incident occurs or a weird celestial object surfaces. One of these places that are frequently studied is the black hole at the center of our galaxy. While scientists and astronomers were observing this black hole, they spotted a snake-like structure moving around the Milky Way galaxy's supermassive black hole. This discovery was shocking, yet one of the thrills researchers get in the world of science is coming across a mystery that is not easy to solve, so they marveled at this sighting. Even Junhui Zhao of the Harvard-Smithsonian Center for Astrophysics was stunned at this discovery. Even though an answer to this phenomenon has not yet been found, the path to discovering this cosmic object was incredibly fascinating. The scientist that made this finding went on to obtain an extensive array of observations of the mysterious region, which included analyzing the data to get the nature of the snake-like filament source. The path to discovering these snake-like structures found close to the black hole started when an extraordinarily detailed new telescope image of the Milky Way galaxy's center was produced by the Meerkat telescope. This image gave scientists a flattering view of hundreds of strange magnetic filaments seen nowhere else in the final frontier. In order to construct this image, scientists and astronomers had to use 200 hours worth of time on the South African Radio Astronomy Observatory's Meerkat telescope. The telescope comprises 64 antennas which span a diameter of 8 kilometers. With these tools attached to it, the Meerkat telescope is one of the most sensitive radio telescopes that exists in the world, and radio waves penetrate the intervening dust that hides the view of the black hole area at other wavelengths of light. Also, the scientists fused 20 different radio observations covering an area of the sky about 30 times the full moon's area into a 100 megapixel mosaic of remarkable clarity and depth. This mosaic showed a proper insight into the Milky Way galaxy's center, which is located about 25,000 light-years from Earth. The new mosaic showed radio details from a litter of cosmic phenomena. The details include new supernova remnants, which are the expanding shells of material left behind when huge stars end their lives explosively. Scientists and astronomers also spotted an almost perfect spherical example at the edge of the mosaic upon observation. These images comprised outbursting stars, stellar nurseries, and the chaotic region surrounding the supermassive black hole lurking in our galaxy's core, Sagittarius A star. Sagittarius A star is about 4 million times the Sun's mass. Multiple compact sources of radio waves are also visible in the mosaic, many of which may be supermassive black holes at the centers of galaxies far beyond ours. This image is filled with mysteries, yet it mesmerizes scientists whenever they work on it. While a team conducted a new study on the image, astrophysicist Ian Haywood at the University of Oxford in England and the study's lead author was one of its admirers. He emphasized that he spends a lot of time looking at this image and never gets tired of the beauty of these discoveries embedded in the image. He said, "When I show this image to people who might be new to radio astronomy or otherwise unfamiliar with it, I always try to emphasize that radio imaging hasn't always been this way. Also, the image is a huge milestone that the Meerkat telescope has achieved in space observation regarding its capabilities. It's been a true privilege to work over the years with colleagues from the South African Radio Astronomy Observatory who built this fantastic telescope." The new mosaic also showed almost 1,000 mysterious snake-like structures. These mysterious strands span up to 150 light-years long and possess strong magnetic fields. These filaments were found in pairs and clusters, often arranged and equally spaced, side by side like the strings on a harp. These magnetic filaments have gone against a conclusive explanation for their origins since they were discovered in the 1980s by astrophysicist Farhad Youssef Zadeh. After discovering these filaments over 30 years ago at Northwestern University in Evanston, Illinois, this new image obtained by the Meerkat telescope had shown more details, revealing 10 times more of these filaments than were previously known when they were found over 30 years ago. And the discovery of these new filaments was able to give Youssef Zadeh and his colleagues more data to solve the puzzle about these snake-like structures. We have studied separate filaments for a while with a myopic view. Youssef Zadeh, the lead author of a new study on the filament, said, "Now we finally see the big picture, a panoramic view filled with an abundance of filaments. Just examining a few filaments makes it difficult to conclude what they are and where they came from. This is a watershed in furthering our understanding of these structures." Youssef Zadeh also noted that the discoveries confirm that all of these cosmic strands contain a magnetic field much higher than scientists usually expect from the galaxy. But with the discovery of these new filaments, the team of scientists and astronomers would have to develop a theoretical model to explain how the magnetic field is augmented to such high values. Initially, Youssef Zadeh and his team found out that the radio emissions from these cosmic strands came from high-energy cosmic ray particles that collided with the filament's magnetic fields. This collision compelled the particles to rotate at a momentum close to the speed of light, generating radio waves. However, the question about these cosmic rays and where they came from remains a million-dollar question, leaving it unanswered. Despite the puzzle surrounding the origin of this cosmic structure, scientists and astronomers have been able to come up with 3 possibilities about the filament. The first theory brought up by researchers is that these celestial objects must have been caused by high-speed particles kicked away from the supermassive black hole. In conjunction with gas swirling inwards, a spinning black hole could turn into a rotating, vertical tower of a magnetic field that approaches or even threads the event horizon, the point of no return for infalling matter. Within this tower, particles would increase in speed and produce radio emissions as they swirl around magnetic field lines and stream away from the black hole. The second possibility that lingers on the minds of scientists and researchers about these strange filaments is that the filaments are cosmic strings. Cosmic strings are long, fragile objects that carry mass and electric currents and are theorized to have formed in the early universe. Although scientists and researchers are still looking for evidence to prove that they actually exist, hence this second theory is one possibility researchers are interested in. Theoretical physicist Tom W.B. Kibble first proposed the theory about cosmic strings in the late 70s as a possible result of some field theories, including the famous Higgs theory. These cosmic strings are line-like objects, like vortex lines in liquid helium that could have remained after the early universe underwent a phase transition. At one point in the 80s, talking about cosmic strings became a trend among scientists and researchers since there was a possibility that it could have been a factor that triggered the formation of large-scale structures such as galaxies. However, the presence of cosmic strings at the beginning of the universe would leave a stamp on the cosmic microwave background space-based experiments. These are experiments carried out with tools such as the Cosmic Background Explorer and the Wilkinson Microwave Anisotropy Probe. The experiment showed that cosmic strings do not significantly contribute to the cosmic microwave background, thus ruling out a major role for cosmic strings. The theory of cosmic strings was brought up again in the early 2000s when scientists and researchers realized that they could also form in the context of string theory. In string theory, elementary particles are perceived as tiny one-dimensional objects in a multi-dimensional space. And in other versions of string theory, the strings could develop to cosmological scales and act like historical cosmic strings. These are called cosmic superstrings and could provide precious observational signatures of string theory. Previously, theorists had postulated that cosmic strings, if they exist, would move to the centers of galaxies. If the strings move close enough to the central black hole, it might be captured once a portion of the string crosses over the event horizon. Even the Laser Interferometer Gravitational Wave Observatory in the United States stated from their research that if cosmic strings did exist, the network of cosmic strings or superstrings created in the early universe would have transformed as the universe expanded. The lines would have stretched, oscillated, integrated, and disintegrated. Large computer simulations can describe this evolution from formation to today, but they are challenging because many physical effects must be considered. Another reason why scientists and researchers are particularly excited about the theory of cosmic strings is that top physicists have proposed that time travel is possible if cosmic strings are actually valid. Since cosmic strings are basically one-dimensional cracks in the fabric of the universe created shortly after the Big Bang and are thin tubes of energy that weave through the entirety of the universe, they could contain so much energy and mass that they would be able to warp the space-time around them. J. Richard Gott, an astrophysicist at Princeton University who first conceptualized cosmic strings, said, "Cosmic strings are either infinite or they're in loops with no ends, so they're either like spaghetti or spaghettios." The proposed cosmic strings would be huge in mass so that they would have a powerful gravitational pull. Previous studies have also shown that gravity has the ability to warp space-time, which is the connection between the physical universe and time. Albert Einstein has also proposed that if you placed yourself on the edge of a black hole with such a powerful gravitational pull that not even light can escape, time would pass slower than usual. The intense gravity of a cosmic string could also have the same effect and allow the possibility of time travel. The Anderson Institute, a technology research institution in the United States, also explained the possibility of time travel with cosmic strings. They suggest that by maneuvering two cosmic strings close together, or possibly just one string plus a black hole, it is theoretically possible to create a whole array of closed time-like curves. Scientists and astrophysicists at the Research Institute continued, "Your best bet is to fire two infinitely long cosmic strings past each other at very high speeds, then fly your ship around them in a carefully calculated figure eight. In theory, you would be able to emerge anywhere, anytime." However, Professor J. Richard Gott also included in his theory that in order to travel back in time just 1 year, it would require a cosmic loop that contains half the mass of our entire universe, which we cannot do yet. So Professor Gott suggested that the time travel project using cosmic strings is a project that a super civilization might embark on. It's far beyond what we can do. We are a civilization that's not even controlling the energy resources of our planet, he concluded. However, no observational evidence proves cosmic strings exist, and even the cosmic microwave background shows that they are not abundant. Still, one of the good ways to spot these elusive objects is to search for the gravitational wave radiation they would produce. Gravitational wave emission is the main mechanism for cosmic strings to disperse energy. The Laser Interferometer Gravitational Wave Observatory added, "When a string in a cosmic string network crosses itself, a loop separates from the string. In spite of all our efforts, no evidence of a cosmic string signal has been found in LIGO-Virgo data. As often in experimental physics, a null result does not mean we didn't learn anything." One last option to the theories about the snake-like structures is that the position and direction of the filament aligning with the black hole are coincidental superpositions, and there is no real association between both cosmic entities. This would mean that it's like dozens of other known filaments found further away from the center of the galaxy. However, such a coincidence is unlikely to happen by chance. Regardless of the theories postulated by researchers, scientists and astronomers still do not have all the information about these filaments. They are aware it is near a black hole in space, quite all right, but they have no idea if these filaments move in any way or change over time. Although the new findings made by the Meerkat telescope do show the wavelengths of light the filaments emit are far more than what is seen from supernova remnants. So this discovery by the Meerkat telescope suggests that these snake-like structures come from different origins. Instead, they may have links to past activity of the Milky Way's central supermassive black hole, or a pair of giant radio bubbles that Youssef Sadeh and his team found in 2019. The researchers said that the giant radio bubbles show that an explosive outburst from the heart of our galaxy happened several million years ago. Since these filaments were found over 30 years ago, it would be the first time scientists and astronomers have been able to study the statistical features of the filaments, so this was a huge achievement for Youssef Zadeh and his team. As the team studied statistics, they learned more about these weird sources' compositions. Youssef Zadeh continued further in a statement. If you were from another planet, for example, and you encountered one very tall person on Earth, you might assume all people are tall, he added. But if you do statistics across a population of people, you can find the average height. That's exactly what we're doing. We can find the strength of magnetic fields, lengths, orientations, and radiation spectrum, he concluded. Among all the mysteries surrounding the filaments near the black hole, one distinct feature about them is how structured they appear. Filaments within clusters are separated from one another at perfectly equal distances, which is about the distance from Earth to the Sun. Another intriguing aspect is that solar activity produces loops of filaments that are very close to each other and separated. Still, the origin of solar loops is entirely different. Also, when it comes to the magnetic filaments in the galactic core, Youssef Zadeh and his team of scientists still don't know why they come in clusters or understand how they separate. They also do not know how the regular spacing happens. That makes the research tiring at some point because every time one question is answered, more questions arise from multiple angles. That does not stop them in their research, though, as the scientists are actively identifying and cataloging each filament, noting details such as their curve, angle, spectrum, magnetic field, and intensity. Getting a grip on these properties may give the scientists and astrophysics community in general more insights into the filament's elusive nature. As the team continues to identify and catalog each filament, they move one step closer to understanding these snake-like structures better. They're hoping to get to the bottom of this discovery and a proper understanding of how these snake-like filaments originated, no matter how long it takes. Do you think these snake-like cosmic objects are really cosmic strings that could be used for the purpose of time travel? Or are they going to be another unsolved phenomenon in the final frontier? Let us know your thoughts in the comments section below.